What is up, heroes? This is Midnight Zero, and welcome back to the Let's Play Corpse Party Book of Shadows. In the last episode, we started off Chapter 4, and we found out that Naho is actually much more similar to a cat than we expected. It was an interesting opening to the chapter, to say the least. And now we are back with Kibiki Sensei, who we know gets absolutely demolished by Naho in Heavenly Host, but for the time being, you know, it's all good. It's all good. So, let's see here. Kibiki Sensei says, "Welcome back. Not too cold out, I trust." Nah, yeah, I still find it strange that Naho's living with Kibiki, but you know. Ah, hello, you must be... I was nervous as he looked me over. But he had very kind eyes. And man, was he ever hot, like old school Japanese style hot. Great. Is the fan service gonna be of Kibiki Sensei? Good evening, it's a pleasure to meet you. My name is Sayaka Oe. Or Oe. I bowed quickly and Kibiki Sensei flashed a gentle smile.
Kibiki desu. Naho-kun to nakayoku shite kurete arigatou. Itsumo kimi no hanashi o kiite imasu yo.
I'm Kibiki. Thanks for always looking after Naho. She talks about you quite a lot. I'm so glad. I've also heard a lot about you, Kibiki Sensei.
きっと私の失敗談ばかりじゃないかい?
A laundry list of failed publications, no doubt. Oh no, that's not true at all. That's outrageous. Hey, Sayaka, since you're here, why don't you stay for tea or something? Kibiki Sensei bought some really amazing second flush. I don't know the terminology. If anybody knows what that would mean, like second flush Darjeeling? I'm a little not in the know here. Well... I kind of felt like I was being put on the spot. I mean, it was already late, and I doubted Kibiki Sensei was too keen on playing host. You don't mind, do you, Kibiki Sensei? Oh man, putting Kibiki Sensei on the spot now.
ただ、お家の方が心配されるから、連絡だけしておくといいね。
Of course not. Though you'd best give your family a call and let them know where you are. You wouldn't want to worry them after all. Makes sense. Still Japan, which is very safe, but like, it is still like, you know, out late at night and everything. Thank you very much. I hope it isn't too much trouble. And of course, just not knowing where your kid is probably a little concerning. Please, make yourself at home. It's a nice looking place. This girl Sayaka is just into all of her friends and all of their acquaintances. She's got a killer smile. It was easy to see why Naho got so into him. Alright then, come on in. Alright. In front of Kibiki Sensei, Naho returned to her usual cool self. After calling home, I passed nervously through the living room, feeling a bit like I was imposing. Don't we all when we're in this sort of a situation? But what a living room it was! The furnishings were a fusion of Japanese and Vietnamese styles, and everything just looked really posh and inviting. It is a pretty neat style. This place is incredible! Go ahead and leave your bag over there. And please, get comfortable. I'll put on the Darjeeling or something. I forget what he said. Oh, thank you very much. I'd imagine it's some sort of tea that I'm just not aware of. Maybe some nicer one. Arigato, Kibiki Sensei. It's no problem at all. I was looking to drink some myself, in fact. Kibiki then disappeared into another room, his smile never once fading. A total dreamboat all the way. This girl, though. Naho gestured for me to sit, so I cautiously plopped myself down on an expensive-looking sofa. With all these failed publications, where are you getting this money, Kibiki Sensei? Whoa, I'm sinking.
さやか、リラックスしていってね。私、ちょっとお手洗い行ってくる。
Sayaka, just relax, alright? I'm gonna go hit the little girl's room. I'm just gonna go to the bathroom.
じゃあ寝とく。
Call it the little girl's room. Okay, I'll be napping here when you get back.
いいよ。
Napping? You seem a little too tense, a little too obsessed with Kibiki Sensei to want to, I don't know, pass away anytime, potentially with him. Go for it.
変な姿勢で固まったまま沈んだ私を笑いながら、なほちゃんが席を立つ。
Naho began walking out of the room. Oh.
なほちゃんの悲鳴が、お屋敷中に響き渡ったのは。
Chuckling at my swiftly sinking form. Mere moments later, though. What's going
びっく
on?
りして声のした方を振り返る。
That sure caught me by surprise. I turned in the direction of the scream, concerned. Don't tell me she, fell over. This is gonna be the fan service. I'm so, conditioned by Book of Shadows to think that there's just gonna be, every opening is going to be about the fan service.
田
And,
口さんも鍵ぐらいしてよ。
oh no. God, Taguchi, lock the darn door when you're in there. Oh. Sorry, Naho. Taguchi. Oh, Taguchi. I remember Taguchi. That's so funny. That's so funny. I heard the door slam shut with incredible force. So that was the infamous Taguchi-san, huh? No love lost between those two, it seemed.
信じらんない。
The nerve of that guy. I can't believe
キッ
it.
チンから目を丸くして顔を出していたキビキ先生も、ふふっと笑って頭を引っ込める。
Having peeked out to check on Naho, Kibiki Sensei again withdrew his wide-eyed face to the kitchen, laughing softly. I swear I could look at him all day. Is that pouring tea,
深い
maybe?
黄色の雫を一滴からも味わうように、そっと口の中に溶かし込む。
Trying to savor each single droplet of the deep crimson liquid in my cup, I slowly and carefully imbibed the tea that was placed before me. Imbibed? I've never heard that word before.
キビキ先生の入れてくれた紅茶は、それまで私が飲んでいたものとは全く違う味がした。
Whatever blend Kibiki Sensei had brewed bore a flavor unlike anything else I'd ever tasted.
美味しいです。
Ah, it's wonderful.
そう。口に合ってよかった。
Excellent. I'm glad you like it. That's like the first time I've ever heard that phrase in Japanese. Kuchi ni atte. So it's like that it suits your mouth, or that it fits your mouth. I'm glad that's interesting. I've never heard that before.
深みのある味と香り。紅茶なんてどれも同じだと思ってました。
It's got such a complex taste and aroma. I always thought all black tea was the same, but then at my house we only have the kind that comes in tea bags.
バッグのものも最近はいい味がするよね。美味しい。ただ私はやはりこれが一番飲み慣れていて好きなんだ。
There's nothing wrong with tea that comes in bags. It's gotten quite good these days, in fact. This is just the way I'm used to drinking it.
美味しいです、先生。
It really is delicious, Sensei.
田口さんいつ帰るの？
Is it about time for you to go home, Taguchi? Naho's like, get this guy out of here.
手厳しいな、なおちゃん。
Oh, come on, Naho. Don't be like that. Oh, poor Taguchi.
田口さんってずいぶん年上のはずなんだけど、完全になほちゃんに飲まれちゃってる。なんかこの関係も面白いな。
Taguchi may have been her elder, but he was completely outmatched by Naho. Those two had a pretty fascinating relationship all of their own.
そうだ。今日中にレンタル返さなきゃいけないから、そろそろ帰ります。
Actually, I do have a rental video to return by the end of the day, so I guess I should probably be leaving after all. Yeah, man, back in the day of rental videos. I know they're actually surprisingly common in Japan from my experience there, but at least in the US, rental video stores are really on the decline, if not already having declined. Oh, how am I leaving this on screen for so long? I just took a look at the text. More porn?
違うよ。またってどういうことさ。じゃあ先生。
Awkward. What? No, and what do you mean by more? Anyway, if you'll excuse me.
テクノブレイク。
What? Techno break!
なほちゃんが田口さんに向かって光線を出している。なんかウルトラマンみたいな構えになってるけど。
Naho faced Taguchi-san and posed as if she were shooting a beam of light at him, like some kind of legally unnameable masked superhero.
ああ、先
Ah, you got me. I'll see you tomorrow, Sensei. You too, Naho.
明日は学校行くから来てもいません。
Actually, I'm going to school tomorrow, so no, you won't.
そうなんだ。珍しいね。
Oh, really? That's a surprise.
29歳、非リア充に幸あれ。
Yeah, you just keep on keeping on, Takuchi. Rock those 29 years of insubstantial accomplishments. Jeez, Naho. Really laying it into him, are we?
もう
Man, you're ruthless.
田口さんはフラフラになって玄関に消えていった。私と並んで楽しそうに
He doesn't
眺
look
めていた
29 at
キビ
all.
キ先生も笑顔で手を振っていた。
Takuchi staggered to the door and vanished into the outside world, utterly defeated. Watching from next to me, Kibiki Sensei simply waved his hand and smiled.
あ、では私もそろそろおいとまします。ごちそうさまでした。
I should probably be going too. Thank you very much for your hospitality.
そうかい。おもてなしもできなくてすまなかったね。
My pleasure. I'm sorry we couldn't offer you anything more.
とんでもないです。
Oh, please. Tondemonai. It's like, no, that's like outrageous. Like, you don't need to worry about it.
田口さんもういないよ。だいぶ先に行ったと思うから、もう出会う心配ないよ。
Well, Taguchi's gone. You got a pretty good head start, so I don't think you have to worry about running into him.
ひどい。
Wow, you are ruthless.
またゆっくり遊びに来てください。夜道気をつけて。
You're welcome back anytime. Please be careful on your way home.
ありがとうございました。失礼します。
Thank you so much for everything. Have a good night. Is it raining or no? That sound effect of the door keeps sounding like rain or something in the background. I stepped out from... Man, why am I having so much difficulty interrupting, or not interrupting, rather, Sayaka? I stepped out from Kibiki's lovely home, and Naho walked me to the corner. The air felt crisp and cool against my cheeks.
今日一日の楽しかった思い出を振り返って、ついでに私はカバンに持っていたトゥインクルの CD を1枚貸して。
It had been a positively lovely day all around. Before parting ways, I lent Naho one of the Twinkle CDs I had in my bag.
私たちはもう一度ハグし合ってから別れたの。
Then we hugged, and I began the short walk back to my own house.
ナホ君、ありがとう。
Thank you, Naho.
君の見つけてきてくれた天神小学校の件。これはすごいよ。
Ooh, this case you discovered with Heavenly Host Elementary, it's absolutely remarkable.
これが、この取材が実現すれば、世界中のオカルト研究がひっくり返る騒ぎになるぞ。
Whoa. If
止まらない。
If our investigation bears fruit, this could very well turn the world of occult research on its head. It's too good to pass up. Yikes. So we are getting a little bit of background, a little bit of history in that sense. That's pretty neat. What are we listening to? She's sleeping? Is she gonna wake up in Heavenly Host or what? Are we gonna finally get like some chance to explore Heavenly Host now or what? Is this our initial trip into Heavenly Host? Certainly sounds a little bit creepier than typical home. She like tied up or something? Kishi.
してないよ。
Huh? Daddy's not breathing. What? Memories? Nightmares? Another nightmare, of course. Is this... Huh. Did your dad have like a heart attack or something? Did he get hit by a train?
夢。
Just a dream. What was that? Like, no, like, budge.
メモしておかなくちゃ。
I have to write this down. Yeah, that's right. She is into occult research, so I'd imagine she has some sort of connection or importance in these sorts of dreams.
令状調査ファイル02。京県天神小学校。現在調査中。その後の経過と。
Sacred Ground Investigation File 2, K Prefecture. Heavenly Host Elementary, currently under investigation. Further progress.
篠崎家の調査を進めるだけで強い霊障を受けた。体の右半分が麻痺、左鼓膜に異常、姿写真にオーブ、影響あり。
Encountered fierce spiritual resistance while simply researching the Shinozaki estate. Right side of body paralyzed, left eardrum ringing. I'd imagine this is Sachiko
数
Shinozaki.
週間にわたる増毛感、
Ooh.
吐き気、下血。
Orbs visible in photographs. Influence confirmed. Severe dizziness, nausea, bloody BM experienced. I think that's a bowel movement is what that's supposed to mean. Symptoms persist for weeks. Probably say blood and stool.
あと、悪夢を毎晩見るも追加だな。
And unrelenting nightmares on top of all that.
やっぱりあそこは危険すぎるな。先生や田口さんは霊に対しての耐性がない人だから、行かない方がいいかもしれない。
This really is way too dangerous for them. Kibiki Sensei and Takuchi don't know how to protect themselves from spirits. They shouldn't go at all. And how do you know, Naho? Like, how do you know how to protect yourself from spirits, and why are these people that are much older than you not able to, even after having been in occult research for arguably longer than you? I'm curious about how that all works.
私の名前は佐江の木奈穂。霊能調査で全国の心霊スポットを回り、依頼者の不安を取り除いたり、可能なものは解決したりしている。
My name is Sainoki Naho. I travel the country investigating reports of haunted locations, assuaging clients' fears, and doing whatever I can to help them.
私の周りには最近、ある異変が起こっていた。
Recently, strange and unpleasant things have begun happening to me.
先月調査を開始した霊場から、それまで経験したことがないほどの強力な思念体を連れてきてしまったようだ。平たく言うと、強力な怨霊。
I've been investigating a certain haunted ground for the last month and encountered a malevolent will more powerful than anything I'd ever experienced.
現地から持ち帰ってきた呪術用の片白。これがきっと強く作用しているんだと思う。
I attributed this to the paper doll I brought back with me, of the sort commonly used in curses. No doubt a bad idea, but invaluable for research.
さっきファミレスでさやかにラジオに出ないって誘われた時、私が迷ったのはこれが原因。
This is the reason I hesitated when Sayaka asked me to be on her radio show at the restaurant earlier.
霊にまつわる怪談話は霊を刺激する。
Ghost stories can actually provoke the spirits involved in them.
私の周りにつきまとっているそれがさやかに影響してしまわないかと懸念していたのだ。
Interesting. I was afraid that whatever entity had latched onto me might have some negative effect on Sayaka as well. This is also interesting. It shows that, like, despite her kind of like lofty, out in the clouds, cat-like appearance, she was still thinking very much like her normal self underneath that surface.
ただこの霊は私の体調をむちゃくちゃにしてくれている以外は外に向かって影響を与えたことがないし。
Fortunately, aside from wreaking havoc on my physiology, the spirit didn't seem to be affecting those around me in any way.
私が抑え込んでやればさやかのラジオもきっと大丈夫だと思う。
If I could just keep it under control, I was certain my appearance on Sayaka's radio show would go off without a hitch. Of course, I doubt it's going to stay under control.
先生。
Kibiki Sensei.
キッチン直行で水を飲みに行ったから気づかなかったけれど、リビングのソファーでキビキ先生が眠っていた。
I'd gone to the kitchen for a glass of water, and though I hadn't noticed on my way down, I saw Kibiki Sensei fast asleep on the living room sofa as I headed back. Why was he sleeping on the couch?
先生、風邪ひいちゃいますよ。先生。
Sensei, you're going to catch a cold down here, you know, Sensei. He's out cold, Naho. Don't wake him up. Just grab him a blanket. Just grab him a blanket, throw it over him. He'll be all good.
よく眠ってる。先生、かわいい。
Sound asleep. Oh, Sensei, you're so cute. I get this underlying creepy vibe, but I still think it's just because I can't dissociate the events from the first game with her now.
先生、昨日徹夜だったから、きっとお昼まで寝てるな。
Sensei had pulled an all-nighter last night, so I was pretty sure he'd sleep well into the afternoon. What time is it? Is it not still technically... If you pull an all-nighter, it's very much an all-nighter. It's not just staying up late at night, it's an all-nighter.
暖かいでしょ、先生。この毛布。いい夢見てくださいね。
There we go. A nice warm blanket for you. Sweet dreams. More sleeping from Sensei.
心霊調査は危険。いろんな人に深入りしないようにって忠告される。どうしてこんなことをするかというと、すべてはそう、先生のため。
Spirit research is a decidedly dangerous field. Numerous people had warned me not to get in too deep, so why did I do it? For Sensei, of course. Oh, really? Why? Like, why would you do it for someone like Sensei?
私の調査の力を使うことで、先生の怪奇小説のお仕事がはかどるなら。
The question is like, why did she come to care so much about what's going on with Kibiki Sensei?
私は何だってできる。
If Kibiki Sensei could make progress on his occult novel through my research, if he could succeed in all his endeavors, then no price would be too high, I felt. I mean, like, that's generally not a good mentality, right? There should be a price to an extent on anything, right? Even for the people you love, like, there's still yourself to at least consider. And I'm really curious as to why Naho cares so much about Kibiki Sensei. What is it about him? What happened in their lives that led to her caring so much for him in this sense?
先生が褒めてくれるなら、私は全てを犠牲にしたっていい。
For his respect and admiration, I'd happily sacrifice anything and anyone. See, this is the creepy part, guys. This is the creepy
や
part.
っぱり先生と田口さんだけで天神小学校へは行かせられないな。危ないもの。私もついていこう。
Yeah, it's definitely too dangerous to send Kibiki Sensei and Taguchi to Heavenly House by themselves. I'll have to make sure I go with them.
先生
We know
の
that
毛布
doesn't
を肩ま
happen.
でかけ直して部屋に戻る。私が学校に行く時もまだ眠っていると思うから、置き手紙をしておくことに決めた。
I tucked Kibiki in and returned to my room. Realizing he'd still be asleep when I left for school, I decided to write him a note.
先生は逆に私のことを心配して、田口さんと二人だけで天神小に行くって言ってくれている。
Just as I was concerned for him, Kibiki Sensei was worried about putting me in danger as well, stating his prior intent to go to Heavenly Host with Taguchi instead.
その優しい思いやりに、私は今まで二人だけだと余計危ないとは言い出せずにいたのだ。
I was so flattered by his consideration that I just didn't have the heart to lecture him about how ludicrously bad an idea that was. See, this is not healthy communication, in my opinion. Let's see. To my dear mentor.
時刻は午前11時になりました。
Huh?
最新ニュースをお伝えします。
What's going on with the news? The time is now 11 in the morning. Here's the latest news of the
東
day.
京新宿駅東南口のエスカレーター下広場で起こった女学生死体遺棄事件につきまして、
The body of a schoolgirl was discovered in the plaza near the escalators at the southeast exit to Tokyo's Shinjuku Station.
おはよう、ナオくん。君の見つけてくれた天神町に伝わる都市伝説だが。
Good morning, Naho. I want to talk to you about that Tenjin urban legend you found.
君に危険があってはと思うので。
Who is that girl
やは
that
り
died?
私たちだけで。
It's gotta be of relevance. It's gotta be of relevance. I really think it may be a bit too dangerous to bring you along, so Taguchi and I should probably go by ourselves. Is she even there?
いないのか。
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, she should be at school, right?
今日は珍しく学校へ行くと言っていたか。
Huh, she's not here. Come to think of it, she did say she'd be going to school today, which is rather unlike her.
相変わらず綺麗に使っているな。私の書斎とは大違いだ。
As usual, everything's in perfect order in this room, like night and day compared to my study.
机の上に書き置きがある。
What's this, a note? Yeah, she's letting you know what's up.
私、先生のためなら全然動けます。
To my dear mentor, for you, I'll go to any lengths.
天神町で行った調査のまとめを検討しますと、多分例の方法を逆打ちすることで帰って来られると思います。
Based on my findings from old Tenjin Town records, I feel more confident that it is possible to return from the school using the escape plan we discussed.
例に対する耐性を持たない先生と田口さんだけでは、あの学校は危険だと思うので。
But you and Taguchi-san, or son, don't have the ability to resist spirits like I do. It would be far too dangerous in there for just the two of us.
今日、学校から帰ったら、やはり私も
Or
一緒
two
に
of you.
篠崎幸子のおまじないを行います。
So when I get home from school today, I'll be joining you in performing the charm of Sachiko Shinozaki. And of course now Taguchi and Kibiki Sensei are going to be like, no, we can't let them, or they can't let her do that. We'll go without her before she could even like attempt to.
低めの確率ですけれど、うまく潜入できればきっといいネタゲットできますよね。
I don't hold out much hope for our success, but if it works, you're seriously going to get the scoop to end all scoops.
先生のお仕事、第3回も編集部が評価してくれたら、美味しいもの食べさせてね。なほより。
If I can help make lightning strike a third time for you with our editorial department, then you totally owe me dinner, Naho. It's like sweet, but also kind of creepy, overly excessive. And we all know where this is going to go, right? They're both going to go in ahead of her because they want to look out for her. She goes in looking for them, knowing that they're probably not able to resist the spirits. We know Taguchi ends up dead. We know Kibiki ends up getting destroyed by Naho. So I wonder how it's all going to differ in Book of Shadows, right? How are they going to change it up? And how are they going to show more to it, right? Where is really Naho stepping outside of her character? We're kind of seeing more of the like loving relationship, I guess, between Kibiki Sensei and Naho. Maybe that's the point of this. I don't know. I'm not really buying it as much, but let me know what you guys think. Where do you guys think this is going to go? Of course, we're going to explore this in the next episode. But until then, this has been Night Zero, and this mission is complete.